Here's your chance to shine and send that music today. RadioFire.com, your news, sports, and entertainment source.
Shout out to Twiz and Mecca.
Girl B.
Shout out to Twiz and Mecca over at Pipeline Radio.
Yeah, most definitely. DJ Twiz and Mecca.
And we have with us now in the building my girl Mani Marino. She's been sitting up here geeking out with us. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio. I need you to talk to the side of the mic. I need you to talk to the. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio.
Thank you for having me.
How's everything going with you today?
What'd you say?
How's everything going with you today?
Oh, it's been quite the day, man. It's been a good day. See,
got Diamond knocking phones down.
It's all good though. I'm gonna just put this kind of like. Can you still see me? Nah. No. Okay. But my day has been good. It's been a busy day for me. I was at work all day. At work from 7 till like I have a job. Real one. Real job. So it's been a busy day, but it's been good, man. It's always productive. Thanks for asking.
Tell us a little bit about this song we just heard.
Okay, so I Don't Play is one of the first songs that I kind of put out when I came back to Baltimore from college. So I graduated in 2014 from Philadelphia University, and then I came back home. Thank you. That was a lot. Thank you. But yeah, so I came home and I kind of like had taken a slight little hiatus because I was away. But that was the first song that I like came home and put out. So that song came out actually in 2015, which is wild.
It's still
newish, but like if you're a person that's like been following me, then you've heard that song.
But sometimes all artists put out music that you can still bump years later. So
you're right. Thank you.
Keep popping.
Appreciate that, but yeah.
I just was itching to get that question out.
Yeah, so I met you down at Icon's birthday party.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Icon.
That was actually my first time actually seeing you perform.
I remember meeting you.
Yeah, and it was
fun.
It was a
cool
dope experience. Like how is it like performing amongst like people like Icon and Chase?
That's wild. Like I just feel honored to be around a company of people who I feel as an artist are dope artists, you know. So like when I'm around people that I really be like, damn, like that was a bar, or like, yo, I really rock with, and they asked me to be a part of something, it just is just another way to just affirm that I'm doing what I should be doing. So I really enjoyed myself. I had a good time.
Yeah. It's crazy because I think they had like one other person, but you was like the only female that
yes, this has been at least a kind of a trend. Like first quarter show, I was the only female on the lineup, and that's happened a few times. But it just is a dope feeling to be around, not just to be the only female, but to be around other artists that like I'm like, you know, yo, they dope, you know. So people tell me, you know, I want you to be a part of my show or whatever. Especially when I'm the only female, it's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing something. I must be having a bar too. You know, part of the show. So I really appreciate that.
So who do you think are the dope MCs in this area?
All right, so in no order. I don't want people come for my nuts.
I want them in order now.
We ain't gonna do that. But I'd say definitely like my squad right now. True, you know, Fizzles, Results. Definitely Lonnie Moore is one of my top. And my hand Greenspan is dope as well. Wish Brandon is dope. Icon is dope. D Dave is dope. It's a lot of people for real, but like just off the top of my head, those are some names that just pop up for me.
Y'all keep saying Icon, just Icon of God.
Yeah,
I actually just linked up with him on Facebook the other day, and we're gonna be getting him on the show soon.
Oh,
looking forward to that. Matter of fact, his mixtape is on our website.
Oh yeah, you can catch me on that.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm a feature on his mixtape. So we did a song called New Shaman, and that's a dope song too. So definitely check that out if y'all haven't already.
So how did you get your start in music?
I actually started music, like if we really take it back to the root, I started music when I was like in middle school. And that was just like us beating on the lunch tables and so-and-so freestyle over here, so-and-so freestyle. And at the time it was just fun and games, but I think subconsciously it was just a way for me to realize like I like doing this. And so then I never really took it seriously until I got into college. So freshman year, got to college, met this dude from Detroit named Josh, my homie to this day. We like siblings now. And he had the whole like recording setup in his dorm room. So he had the mic stand with the beat pad. He had the compressor, everything. So that was the first time that I really got to like, and it was in that process, just us like vibing and doing stuff where I was like, yo, no, I really like this. Like, I'm passionate about this. And it wasn't until probably junior or senior year when I realized that it was something I wanted to do with my career, you know, because I had planned on doing a professional, you know, job, becoming a CEO or something, or doing, you know. So when I realized that point I wanted to do music, kind of my whole gears shifted and I started moving a lot differently. So yeah, that's how I got my start.
Well, I think it's dope that you can get on the fact that you can get on the set with like all the names you drive, Greenspan, Icon. I just want to salute you for that, because I think that's dope. You're a woman, I'm a woman, so I can always show love to the women. So it's good that you always bracing the stage by yourself and you can hold it down. I
appreciate that.
I think that's dope, because I'm in the building with you.
And anybody, like, if you know it's something like you passionate about and you spend time on it, and then you put it out, whether it's a song or a picture, whatever it is, and other people really like it, it's just a feeling that you can't really describe like that. I appreciate that.
So
for real.
Any ladies on the scene that's MCing right now that you're feeling right now?
Honestly, I can't think of any. And that's not like, you know, I just, like, in terms of MCs in Baltimore City, like, the only people, of course, Benny Hardin, that's one of my homies, and she's definitely dope. So that pops up in my head. People I've heard of, Carmen Louie, I've heard of her. Okay. I've seen a couple of her videos and she was dope. And then I seen Fendi too. She's dope. But like, aside from them, like, I can't really pinpoint my finger on, not to say that they're not there, but people that, Neffy, what the hell am I talking about? Neffy is dope too. Okay. Neffy raps. Yeah, she's hard too. But I don't know why it slipped my mind right now.
And why didn't you go with a little Marino or a young Marino? Why? You know, because seriously, that's what people's stage names are usually nowadays. Yeah, like, you came out straight with your.
Thank you for not going with little anything.
I
just felt like that would have been cheesy, would have been corny on my behalf. And my first name is Imani, so that's where the Mani and Mani Marino comes from. So that was kind of just like a nickname people called me all the time. And then Marino was just kind of something that just ended up on the back of it. Like, when I was thinking about, how, you know, I'm not going to be Imani. So it was just a whole bunch of things we was throwing out, and that was the one that stuck.
No little and no young.
Ain't no little, ain't no young. You ain't going to be little, and you ain't going to be young forever.
Yes.
So yeah, I can't rock with that.
So what you get your degree in? Because you said you went to college.
I got my degree in psych, and then I have minored in law. So I'm in school right now too. Wow. But yeah.
So you got a nice fallback in case this music thing doesn't work. But I got a feeling, and I'm literally just meeting you today, but I get vibes off of people real easily, and I get the feeling that you're gonna grind this music until the wheels fall off. Literally,
it's natural.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, yo. It's like, it's crazy y'all say that about the school thing, because I've been in this like just real crossroad, and I think every artist comes to a point where they trying to decide with, you know, am I going to give my so I'm in school now. I go to Hopkins actually. I'm in school for my master's, and so I'm like,
congrats again.
Thank you.
So how are you finding? Absolutely. How are you finding it? Trying to balance the two, because going for your master's is like, I know what that workload is like. So how are you finding the time? Actually, let me ask you this: is the music kind of like your woosah from all of the ground school?
I mean, it's always my woosah in that I love it. I always feel that, but it's not a conscious like, oh, let me go do music to kind of just chill and relax. No, but finding that balance has definitely been one of my struggles in the past like few months. You know, it's been hard because aside from being in school, I'm a teacher and I'm a first year teacher.
Wow.
So it's just been, I teach 4th and 5th grade, and it's just been wild. So I kind of got to a point in my mind where I was like, you know what, the music just has to come first. And I mean, of course, it doesn't mean that I'm not doing what I have to do, but that just comes last with my time. And so just putting myself in that mind space is just allowing me to kind of maneuver things differently. So it's been hard, and it's been a hard like journey to get to that place. Like, I just had a conversation today. People was on me because I wasn't doing some other stuff that I was supposed to be doing, but this is what I want to be doing. So
I know the boys in your 4th grade class be like, Miss Marino,
they have no
you need me to
idea.
stay after? You need me to do some extra homework?
I chill with my kids. They come stay after school, but they don't have a clue like about my.
That's your outside, okay.
They know I rap. Like, we freestyle. I freestyle with my kids, and we do freestyle Fridays in my class, but they don't realize the extent to which like I do music at all. They have no clue. Unless they found my Instagram.
Well, what's your Instagram? Drop that.
Do you
my
teach
Instagram
in the city?
Mani Marino, yep.
You teach in the city. How are you finding that experience?
Well, I've been working in city schools. This is my third year working in city schools. Okay. First year as a full-time teacher. Third year just as an educator. But it's been cool. I ain't got no issue. This is where I'm from. I love my kids. I love being able to be somebody that can. It easier. Yeah, like
because you can relate. You from here.
Definitely. And somebody that's like within their proximity, like I'm not 50 years old. I like what they like. I dress in ways that they can like kind of like emulate. They kind of feel me on a different level. So it's dope. I love my kids. It's hard, but I love my kids.
I salute you for that.
Thank you.
I salute you for that because I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and sometimes I say that very sentence to myself. I can't do it. Then I get up and I go.
Shit, kid, like.
And I won't say that on the radio.
Don't say nothing. Let me say that.
But I let my eyes see the rest.
She gave him the roll eyes.
So this song that we heard, is this part of a current project or upcoming project that you're working on?
Well, now that you asked, if I could just go in my
what a segue!
Oh, look at this card. No, that song is actually a part of this project that I put out in November called the 80-20 rule, and it's funny because that song doesn't really speak to what that whole project is about, but it has a purpose in it. But it's not a part of my new stuff that's coming out. Okay. Yeah, it's a part of 80-20 rule.
You said the 80-20 rule, which is a very interesting title. And those of us that are familiar with the movie knows what it means in the movie, but what does it mean in terms of your music? Okay, so if we're talking about the Tyler Perry film, right? That concept is exactly where I got the concept for that name for the project. So it's basically that same concept of in an ideal relationship, you can never really receive more than 80% of what you want, what you're looking for. And I had a situation where I was in a relationship. I was in love with somebody, at least I felt like I was at the time. And I met somebody, and we all have that experience. We meet somebody, we feel a spark, whatever. And it was just, we just had an instant connection. And we maintained a friendship around it. But that whole project is based on that experience of me meeting that person. And just like the thought process that you go through between choosing between being faithful or not. Damn. So it's just,
I want to know, so what you choose? So what happened?
You gotta buy the mixtape.
I know. The crazy part is the girl who I met is low key like really popping right now. She's not an artist. She's actually an author, but she's like really blowing up right now. But I was faithful. I'll put that out there. I was faithful.
Oh, shout out to you. So she got the 80.
I was.
Did you get
we always had a coolness about us, but I stayed faithful.
So did you get the whole 80? Did you get more than an 80? Did you get 65? Did you get shorty? Come on, tell us.
With that relationship, I got 0 because she was a no longer. But so yeah, that's done and over with. But yeah, that was the whole concept behind the project.
How deep into the project are you?
It's out.
It's out. Okay.
Yeah, it came out in November.
Well, so dang.
It's a 5-track project. It's on my SoundCloud. It's on my website. All that.
What's your website?
www.manimarino.com.
Awesome. What's the next project you're working on? Can you say you're working on something?
Just to see if she.
So there are 2 things. First, people who've been following me on Instagram can see that I'm with True now. So shout out to True E Entertainment. We just did a project together. We spent about a month and a half in Results Basement putting together this project called Truth Be Told, which is coming out very soon. And we performed some of those songs at the first quarter show, which you was telling me about. So that's pretty much just a group compilation between me, Fizzles, and Results. And it's just dope.
That was on the 21st of January you just did.
Yeah, so we got all kinds of songs on there. We got something from
when
like a slow banger,
fast beat. For February coming out?
For February, for terms of shows. No, I don't have no show right now for February, but one of the songs will be coming out.
Okay.
So how's that combination? Because I'm thinking
you know who Fizzles is, right?
Yeah, I know who Fizzles is. So it's like he's more of a dance, jumping around, and you more low key.
That's like I'm low key in certain ways. In some ways, I'm like, but it's a good mix. I feel like we definitely balance each other out. Like me and Fizzle's sound is completely different, yet it's some commonalities between us where we can like come together and make something dope. Same with Results. Results is more low-key than me. Oh, wow. But like him on this project, I just feel like we all meshed and was able to create something that just like it's like, okay, I think it's dope. All three of us together is a dope sound.
Shout out to Todd Scola. He said you got a track called When It Come to Anything. I don't play.
I see Todd Scola.
Todd Scola be in the building next week.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh yeah, he was on the flyer. I seen that too.
Yeah, he'll be here next week.
So you have that's the song? Is that's not?
No, he talking about I don't play. It was just on the one y'all just played.
She want to be nosy. She's like that old lady that be peeking out the curtains.
That's why I'm going with your girl instead of miss. Don't call me old lady.
You peeking out the window.
The auntie selling the frozen stuff.
I don't want to be the auntie. Okay.
So like outside of the music and obviously the education,
right.
Like you looking to do like some modeling, some acting, or
anything? Oh my gosh!
When I'm gonna be honest. When I first looked at your pictures, I thought you were a model. I had no idea that you.
Thank you. No, I never really. I've thought about it, but it's not a priority for me. Yes. Like eventually. I'm always down to shoot for stuff. So like if it's a dope, like for example, clothing line that I rock with, I would shoot for it. Yeah. If it's a video where like somebody wanted me to play a part and it's like
take bookings, yes. She said yes.
I would do that. But like modeling per se, I don't see like, and I've done little like shoots with people, and I'm so awkward, awkward.
I'm so awkward. If you and bring it out, you just not.
I mean, it's only a couple people, Kirby and my homeboy KJ, who was able to kind of like get me to that comfortable state. But I'm real awkward, like in front of cameras.
Can I ask one more real question?
Yeah. What's up?
All right. You're a teacher,
right?
How do you feel about the possible 1,000 teacher layoff in Baltimore, and also how do you feel about the $30 million youth jail that has been approved?
I was just about to get to this shit. I'm sorry. Can I say that on the radio?
Like okay. I just wanted to know. Like this is actually the questions I asked last week.
It is what it is. Like I don't know if this is edited or not.
No. I asked these questions last week, and it's awesome that you're in the school system as we speak. So I would love to hear that from you.
I think it's a real disservice, not just for our city, but for our nation and just in general as human beings, that we don't prioritize education for young people. I think that to invest in putting people behind bars, to invest in things that oppress us as people is dehumanizing, and I don't approve of it. I think that if we can find funds to build a casino, then we can find funds to keep teachers in school buildings that's already understaffed, that's already underserviced in terms of technology, that already don't have what they need. Mm-hmm. And I just think it speaks to what people think of little kids that are brown, to be honest.
What do you think the parents need to do?
Wow. I think parents need to educate their children the best that they can each and every day. I think that parents outside of school. That's and that's one of my struggles as a teacher. Is like I can do everything I can do from 45 minutes before my class starts to 3 hours after my day is over. But there's a whole gap between when that child leaves my building and when they come back the next day. And they are learning consciously and subconsciously through that process. And so parents have a great responsibility to educate their children, to be role models for their children, and to communicate with their children. That's what I think.
I love the fact that you mentioned the casinos, considering the fact that those casinos were built on the premise that a lot of that money was going to go towards the schools.
And it's quote unquote the revenue from the casinos is supposed to go to the education. So
if that's the case, then how are we cutting off? How are we firing people? Yeah. If that's the case, why is it that my kids can't take home their books? Yeah. If that's the case, then why is it we don't have enough computers to test the kids? That's bullcrap. That's the farce that they put in front of us. So we will say, okay, cool, and we'll be okay with our textiles going towards that. That's crap.
I'm sorry,
I remember.
Very passionate about this. You can see
I remember.
I had the B mix it up. You feel me around here.
I remember when when we was going to school, the textbooks was just crazy, and it's still probably the same textbooks.
Man. Probably.
Like,
I'm gonna say this. I went to Douglas. I went to Walbrook. You know what I'm saying? I went to public schools, and I'm a graduate from Coppin State University. 2009 criminal justice, and I am about to go back to school to get my master's. I would say that I really did learn at Douglas. Mm-hmm. I really did, because I wanted to learn. It was cool to learn in my group. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's
different day.
It's just a different day. And my mom educated me outside of school. Right. I knew Lucy, the bone, the follow that I knew about that in middle school. I knew that before I even went to college. I knew about Lucy. I didn't have to wait to find out. My teacher just didn't have to teach about Lucy. Right. I knew everybody DNA went to an African woman in middle school. Right. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like the parents All right, I'm gonna shut up. This is not the mix.
Right.
All right, go ahead. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all.
No, but I understand you because I learned at Walbrook. I mean, we actually had teachers that literally taught and weren't just there to, you know, sit for however many hours and then collect their paycheck. So it's definitely, it's a new brand of student. It's a new brand of school. It's a new brand of school system. And the leadership.
It's always been terrible.
The school system is definitely different.
And that's why I think I'm calling.
Trust me, I'm old enough to be your dad, so trust me, the school system is definitely different.
Black don't crack.
The school system is definitely different when I graduated in 1987 than it is now. Trust me, there's a major difference. And
did you put the actual year out?
What year did you left out? Everybody left out. No.
1987. Yes, this is my 30 years.
2007.
Exactly.
Can we pan the camera on his face?
That camera see me every week.
Mr. Antoine actually walked with Martin Luther King.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. I was there when he got shot. Stop playing.
I was about to say, what?
I saw the bullet come out like, wow. No, but definitely, I love your passion about that. Yeah. Keep that. And regardless of where the music takes you, you kind of need to stay.
Oh, I'm always connected. I'm always connected to young people. That's just always a part of me. You know,
your photo shoots, bookings. Yes,
drop
your information again.
Bookings at Mani Marino. That's ManiMarino. Mani Marino on everything. www.manimarino.com. SoundCloud /Mani Marino. Everything. Mani Marino. Facebook. Mani Marino.
Mani Marino. That's how I found it. Even though she didn't reply to my inbox, but that's cool.
I think it's very dope that she got the card, and
that's right.
Gotta put the card.
And don't forget to hold it right here too.
Yeah, we'll put that on Facebook. We'll put that on Facebook. Oh,
see,
we'll make sure we put that on Facebook. But I definitely salute your movement.
Much appreciated.
And the door is always open here at Baltimore Flava Radio for real. Usually we have our MCs spit a little something at the end of the interviews. We're gonna hold you. We're gonna hold you because I want you and Fiend to do something together at the end of the show. Okay. Is that cool?
That's
I feel
cool,
like that'd be dope. And I got Jay's approval.
Yes.
So that's
empowering women. We taking over.
That's gonna be wicked. So
yeah,
as we get ready to go into this break,
again.
Baltimore, get ready. Young Jeezy Trap or Die 3 tour hits Rams Head Live Sunday, March 5th. Live on stage, the Snowman, Young Jeezy, along with special guests, IFN Lucci. Come celebrate the 15th anniversary of Icon Entertainment with Young Jeezy, March 5th, hosted by Kelson, Little Black, Be More Princess, J Hill. Music by Super DJ Big L, Mr. Incredible, and DJ Dre. I want to say tickets on sale at area DTLR locations. The Rams Head box office, ramsheadlive.com or iconentertainment.net.
She want to say Dr. Dre so bad on there. Shout out to Mani Marino for coming.